Harmonia Rosales' contemporary oil paintings of Black women reappropriate and recontextualize famous European Renaissance works of art. Her gallery exhibited collection of 7 paintings appropriately titled B.I.T.C.H, an acronym for Black Imaginary To Counter Hegemony, counters hegemony through various representations of iconic imagery. Even this title, which exemplifies itself, skillfully reappropriates and reclaims this derogatory term for women by recontextualizing the word bitch as an acronym, highlighting how Black creativity manifests itself as a weapon to counter hegemony such as sexism, misogyny, and patriarchy. The Virtuous Woman, one of Rosales' oil paintings in this collection, reappropriates Leonardo da Vinci's widely recognizable drawing, Vitruvian Man. Although it started as a small sketch with notes inspired by the Roman architect Vitruvius, Vitruvian Man has become a symbol of proportional beauty, geometry, and the endless potential of mankind. Also known as the canon of proportions, it epitomized the ideal human body proportions through the connection to symmetry and geometry, superimposing the body in 2 positions onto a circle and a square, shapes that Europeans thought were perfect. It showed how humanity, through the proxy of a white man, was the center of the universe. Rosales' painting repurposes and transforms the widely accepted ideology of that drawing to create a new standard of beauty that centers Black women and transcends the mathematical notions of proportions. By replacing the white man with a Black woman, the painting interrogates the history of Eurocentric patriarchy and the legitimacy of using a white man to stand for humanity as a whole. Now, a Black woman is the center of the universe in this reimagined narrative that reappropriates the associated power of the original image. Moreover, instead of a male navel and genitals respectively being the center of the circle and the square, those of a Black woman are now the centers, emphasizing the vital importance of women in procreation and birth rather than the role of men. The medium of this painting is also quite significant. Instead of Da Vinci's choice of ink on paper, Rosales recreates the sketch as a massive oil painting on linen. First off, mainly Europeans have historically used oil paint in often hegemonic ways of domination, exclusion, and appropriation. This history adds further meaning to the multiple ways this painting reappropriates ideas and tools historically associated with Euro-white supremacy. The remarkable blending capability of oil paints also allows for a masterful, lifelike quality resemblant of Renaissance paintings. This complex depth, and especially rendering the skin in contrast to the flat diagram-like simplicity of Da Vinci's original drawing, highlights and shows the beauty of Blackness. Furthermore, the 3-dimensionality of the Black woman subject causes her to pop from the manuscript-like background, creating an ethereal, transcendent effect. This physically distinguishes her from the historical document, which contains notes on proportions based on white men, suggesting that she exists outside of attempted explanations by the mere history and science of the Euro-white patriarchal system of proportions, referencing the origin of racialized beauty standards from science and religion. Additionally, there are signs of aging and spots of distress on the piece, especially near the top and bottom, which include the replicated historical notes taken by Da Vinci. Whether painted, chemically induced, or physically burned at the edges, these details help to historicize the painting as part of a larger imagined world of beautiful and powerful Black women. These marks eat away at the hegemonic histories of the original sketch, while further legitimizing the created history of the painting. Finally, the immense scale of Rosales' painting expresses the importance of this new history. A whopping 81 inches by 54 inches, compared to the 13.6 inches by 10 inches of Da Vinci's sketch, this painting holds a commanding presence that exudes a divine history, being a larger-than-life size compared to a normal historical document. All in all, from the skillful painting to medium in scale, the Virtuous Woman reappropriates Vitruvian Man in ways that legitimize a history that place Black women and their divine beauty and strength at the forefront.